Hi, this is Smita Jaikar. One bit of caution or an advice to healers. If you're a healer, we tend to just heal people without even asking their permission, or just because we are healers, we feel that we are bound to heal anybody who comes in your space. So, I suggest, or this is my experience, that do not heal someone unless that person asks you to heal. Don't offer someone who's not interested in healing that, okay, come, I will heal you. The person may come to you for healing, but he will not be in the receiving mode. When someone is in trouble or someone needs some kind of healing, that person should come to you and say, listen, you're a healer, can you heal me? When they ask for healing, they are in a receiving mode and they will receive the healing, because healing is something which is based on faith. So it's a faith healing. So if that person doesn't have faith in the healing process itself, you may be just giving that person healing out of goodness, and that person will not be in the receiving mode. So it is not going to affect him. Finally, that person will say, oh, you did healing for me and I didn't feel anything and nothing happened to me and there was no change. And another thing which I would like to tell you, if you're a healer, that healing always works, and it works on a subtle level. It works on the soul level. So it's not something like a medicine that if your head is paining, that you take a crocin and your head stops paining. So healing is done on a soul level. So you don't know exactly how it works. It works on a very subtle way, but it does work. Healing can never go wrong. Another thing about healing, a lot of people say, oh, you healed me and something else happened to me the next day. I was in trouble, my health went worse. That never, ever happens. Please remember this fact, that healing never goes wrong. The person may not be able to understand at that point in time what has happened, but healing you can never go wrong with. Healing can never get you in a situation worse than what you are in. At the most, it may be status quo, but it will never get worse. So please be very confident about your healing, and do not offer healing to just anyone and everyone unless that person asks for it. Because till that person asks for it, he's not in the receiving mode, and if he's not in the receiving mode, it will not work. So this is just a tip of advice, because a lot of people do come to me for healing also, and I have noticed this, that earlier on I used to just tell, okay, come to me for healing without that person asking me. They used to come to me just as an obligation. They say, okay, well, she's asking, so let us go, it doesn't look nice, this, that and the other. But they never received it. In fact, we as healers always get a feedback if they're not in the receiving mode, or your healing doesn't help, and I've tried healing and it doesn't help, and this, that and the other. So healing never goes wrong. Be very confident about it, but do not heal anyone unless that person asks for healing. That person should be ready for healing. Yes, if the person is in a coma state or not in a position to tell you that he needs healing, then at least the relative of the person should be taken into confidence, and the relative of the person should tell you, please, I want to heal this person. That person is not in a state to say that I need healing, but the close relative should say, please heal this person. So please remember this. Thank you for listening to me, and if you like my videos, do subscribe for them, and I'm on all social media platforms. Do get in touch with me whenever you want to. Thank you very much. Bye.